Before he was appearing on Conan and writing for Chelsea Lately, as well as the new Late Late Show on CBS, stand-up comic Ian Karmel was just a candle in the wind here in Portland, Oregon, never knowing who to cling to when the rain swept in. That's not true at all. He actually got crazy famous here and was declared Portland's funniest person and promptly headed for LA. His first comedy album on Kill Rock Stars comes out later this year. Please welcome hometown legend Ian Karmel to Livewire.
Lovely to see all of you. Let's give that applause sign a workout over the next 5 minutes. It's very nice to be back here in Portland. It's so nice to be home. I've been overseas a lot recently. Actually, I've been spending a lot of time overseas. I was in Canada. I was in Canada. While I was in Canada, I learned something new. I learned that Canadians have stereotypes about Americans. We're not the only ones who can come up with stereotypes. We're the best at it, but Canadians can also do it. And their stereotypes are about us here in America. And what Canadians think about Americans, they think we are dumb and racist. They do. They think we're dumb. But I was in Canada. I got right in their faces. I didn't let them get away with it. I got right in their Canadian faces, and I said, I did. I said, who told you we're dumb and racist? Who said that? Was it a Puerto Rican? Did a Puerto Rican tell you that? I bet it was. You can tell me. I bet a Puerto Rican told you we're dumb and racist. I wish they'd go back to Africa where they're from. That's what I wish. Think about it, bozo. No, all right. I'm from here. I'm from Portland. I'm from Beaverton, Oregon. I can say that here. Yeah. Bunch of people who love Starbucks and Targets. Hell yeah, Beaverton. I'm from Beaverton. For those of you who don't know, for those of you listening on the radio, Beaverton is one of the whitest places in the United States. It's so white. The blackest kid in my high school was this Korean dude who could break dance a little bit, like a little. Like, he wasn't even good at it. He just had a Wu-Tang shirt, so we were all like, yeah, it's you. You're the one. You're the basketball team now. It's you. It's you and 4 jump shooters. Now I live in Los Angeles now. Los Angeles is wonderfully diverse. It's so diverse. Even the neighborhood names in Los Angeles are diverse. The neighborhood names in LA are like Little Armenia, Little Ethiopia, Thai Town, Chinatown, Little Tokyo, all of which are amazing Mexican-American communities. It's very diverse. You're being a very Portland crowd right now. You know, they're listening. They're listening. Like, oh, everyone around the country, somebody in Tuscaloosa right now is like, they find that offensive? All right, I miss Portland a lot. There's things I don't miss. There's certainly things I don't miss about Portland. Everyone here is very outdoorsy, and I don't care for that one bit. I don't like it. I am not an outdoorsy person. I'm not. If you told me I had 24 hours to build a campfire or you were going to murder me, I would just try to have a really fun last 24 hours, really. I wouldn't even try to make a fire. I'd just be like, I got a party bus. There's pizza on the party bus. We're going to take it to a water park, and you can murder me at the water park, huh? I just hate the outdoors. I'm not good at the outdoors. I hate the outdoors, and I'm not good at the outdoors. Like, when I was in my early 20s, I would wake up after a long night of drinking in a panic, right? With a bunch of questions like, oh my God, what happened last night? Why am I wearing fingernail polish? Whose blood is this? What did I do? Like, now I'm 30 years old, and now when I wake up after a long night of drinking, I wake up like, oh my God, I hope I didn't agree to go camping last night. It is hard living in Los Angeles sometimes. People there are so gorgeous, it's intimidating. I saw Ryan Gosling at the mall. Which it was weird for a couple of reasons. At first, I wasn't even impressed that it was Ryan Gosling. I was weirded out that he was in a mall. You know, like, I assumed he never bought clothes. I thought he would just like pick up an electric guitar and sort of needle on it until clothes formed on his body. You know, like. But I saw him and he was so gorgeous, it was astonishing. Like I looked at him, like he's so beautiful. Like when Ryan Gosling and I were babies, we looked the same. Think about that. Think about that. I fucked up. I fucked up bad. And look, I'm very comfortable with how I look. I think I'm a handsome guy, but the fact is, I look more like a giant panda than I look like Ryan Gosling. That's just a true thing. That's just a true thing. If you saw me, an actual giant panda, and Ryan Gosling all hanging out together, you'd be like, oh my God, Ryan Gosling bought 2 giant pandas. That's amazing. Good for him. Good for him. He shouldn't let that one eat burritos. That's not what they eat. It's not. I don't know if I'm a good person. And don't get me wrong, I don't think I'm a bad person. I just don't know if I'm a good person. And I'll explain. I was in a Taco Bell drive-thru restaurant. Treating myself like a lady, right? There was one car in front of me. They pulled in maybe 10, 15 seconds before me. I pulled in right after them, and I was thrilled, right? I was like, 2 cars at Taco Bell? I like these odds, yeah? Right? I should have my food within 35 seconds, diarrhea within the half hour, right? And then the car in front of me at Taco Bell proceeded to take 7 minutes to complete their order. 7 minutes. 7 American minutes. And I was in the car behind them getting so unreasonable.